Another difference, I think, is probably the scale of the vessels. River cruises are a much more intimate affair than most of the ocean cruises, even the smaller cruise lines. With a river cruise, you're probably looking at somewhere between 150, 140, 150, up to 180 guests on a typical European river cruise. Some ships, the Douro, for instance, maybe about 100, 120. And if you're going further afield, again, smaller ships, maybe from 40 to 60 people, and even smaller if that's what you're looking for. So it's a bit more intimate. The staff will probably know your name by the first day, and they will be very focused on delivering that service to you. You're not fighting for space, so there's no rushing out to get your towels on your sunbeds because you're not going to get that space. There is plenty of space for everybody. I think another thing that we get, particularly from first-time river cruisers who may be moving from cruise, but also from first-time river cruisers, is a desire that they must have a balcony. It must have an outside balcony. We can provide those facilities. They are fewer and far between on the river ships, and one of the reasons being that the river ships are limited by the river infrastructure, so they can only be as wide as the locks, they can only be as long as the locks, they can only be as high as the bridges. So that limiting structure means that if you have an outside balcony, that's not on the outside of your cabin, it's kind of cut into the cabin. So you've got less usable space during your cruise. And frankly, you're probably not going to spend a lot of time in the cabin. So yes, we can provide outside balconies. People do find they don't make a lot of use of them.